Kolei ka hoi Om Remi Pui Rakip Tuning Kolei Om TV live discussion Ibe Yen Tru Kachanga Atuntaga live pa Ake en Rakip Om Mirakip Amun Rakip Om TV Kalhanga Kayana Salam Kahi Pekchui Kalen Traya Tuning Hin Ibe special discussion in Ainisiga Ninai Nisha Nuhak Dr. Shirley D. Leivon Amahi Nikara Kajau Amale in Bikshum Napati Om TV in program Aiman Tukachanga Aiman Tuk Nazar Pen Hichu Amahi Akasesa July 1st Akan Nagaland government in Amahi PMJAY scheme Akan Aman the best doctors performing award is Dr. Shoman Leipi Akan Amainu in Kachanga Kanan Putkan Ibe Aini in social media Araming Gayawa and Yemen Kachanga Kana Ama Anhitnum Tamtak Aini Gakom Karan Bayauman Tumo he was Dr. Shirley in the Himapura from Nagaland government and Wala Akadan Tamtak woman Ye Kana Amahi Aman Abdinga Akin Airi Magma the Dr. Shirley T. Leivon Amahi Aparam Hing Akatamlang Aini the Kom Tupa Kasang Nileman and Sik Dr. Athang Leivon Amahi Untunin Amahi Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research Dimapura Hin Amahi Consultant Department of Radiation Oncology Tonato Kachanga Ana Ipakom Amahile Kuning Kulay Hinum Aman Katam Tak Ama Biji Kachang Kachang Hinum Kung Leza Lung Chet Yara Om TV in the program he live discussion maybe and he Amanum Umpa Ahin Hom Yara Kan Umpa Atchungan Umpa Kan He Amiruk Amahi the Kom Trongi Kata Ayom Haymak Yara Kan interview here Katamlang Saprong Hani Kachang Sakya. Okay, welcome Dr. Shirley. First of all, on behalf of the Kom TV, I would like to extend my gratitude and I want to say thank you for accepting our invitation to be part of this Kom TV discussion. So few days ago, when you got your award from the government of Nagaland, your name was in the WhatsApp, in social media, and many of the Kom people, they started asking us, who is this doctor who got this Nagaland government award? So many of the Kom people, they know about your father, Dr. Athang Leivon, because he has done many, and your uncles and all, your family, your parents, they are very big family. Many of them, they have done in the ministry and in this many field. So
bring my phone for 5 minutes.
I hope and I believe that many of them, they may not know about their sibling. So once again, on behalf of the Kom TV and all the Kom people, we would like to extend our gratitude and we would like to convey our congratulations for confer. So you got this Best Doctors Award 2022.
Go on, sleep.
So before that, I just would like to request you to tell us something about your background, your career, where you start your schooling, and then where you were born, and also about your professional work. Dr. Shirley.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Thank you, Awalan and Stony for this invitation to interact with you all. Also, thank you for the wishes, the good wishes that you have wished me, congratulated me. About my background, my full name is actually Shirley Leivon. So that's where I'll start. And I'm currently working in the radiation oncology department here at CRHSR. It's more commonly known as Referral Hospital. So I did my MBBS from Hubei University in China, and after that I did my MD degree in Madras Medical College. My radiation oncology degree I got from there, and then I came here to work in 2018. Yes, till now. So it's been 4 years. So that's briefly about my academic
Come,
background.
take my
My
phone.
family, like you said, most Kom people already know my father, Dr. Athang, and my mother, Flora. And I have three siblings, and Kim is the first one, second, Johnny. I'm the third one, and the youngest is a boy, Linus. So we are six of us. And my sister Kim, and my parents are here in Dimapur. My sister Joni is working in Ahmedabad in Gujarat, and Linus, my brother, he is currently working in the US. He's also a physician. So that's briefly about us as a family and about my academic background.
Thank you, Dr. Shirley. Such your family, to know about your family, it's very happy moment for all of us. Khale and Troya, any strong hin of Inshana, any kom shung hin, any population is 15,000 kapoman kansanga. Na tunlai hin kakom hi katrom settlement inum, ranang ani thi kasanga WhatsApp ay hin. Hana any Manipur shunga kakom shung hin doctor hi. We are not so behind in producing doctors in our community. And I hope that Dr. Shirley also may know that that is the blessing God has given us, I think, to serve humanity. Any doctor he katampang common ana and many family ro hinum atuna ai hi ka. Dr. Athang komyo ana asanu tuna Dr. Shirley keo ana anai pangka doctor in kan kom na ko. Your brother is in USA, no?
That's right. That's right.
Your
He's
brother
working
is in
there.
Yeah. And I
Yes, that's right.
Dr. Ronaldo Kachanga. Okay, now let's come to the next question. Given in Tunkuma Nagaland government in PMJAY and here. Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It was launched in 2018, and with these things, government is giving 5 lakhs per family per year for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization, to the economically weaker section of the society. And I believe this many of us may not know this also. Manipur all the state we have this scheme is implemented by this present government. Even him, and I think that we should all be aware of all this scheme also. So, with respect to the award that you received, it is learned that 10 doctors were awarded this best performing doctors. So, as I said earlier, we are so proud of you that you have performed, your performance, your work has been recognized by the government of Nagaland. So, my question is, what are your role in achieving this award? And can you tell us something about the contribution you made under this scheme?
Okay, yes. This is the core of the interview, I think, today, because of this reason we are here. Yes, like you said, Aulen, most of us are not aware of this health scheme that is available for. It's a nationwide scheme that is available for the weaker section of society. So this scheme, the AYUSHMAN BHARAT PMJAY scheme, offers 5 lakh per family per year for the weaker section of society, and this covers all illnesses. Any medical illness, including cancer, for which I am working in that department. So this award that was awarded to 10 different doctors of Nagaland, each was from a different district. So I was awarded the best performing doctor of Dimapur district. So the I think main criteria for the award would be because we have treated more than 2,000 patients, over 2,000 patients since 2018. So I think that looking at the numbers, the number of the patients we have enrolled in this scheme, I think that was one of the major factors that the government recognized. So I think that was the criteria for winning that award. So 10 different districts in Nagaland, and out of which in Dimapur district, we happen to be the best performing hospital, and our department also happened to be the best performing department.
Okay, thank you, doctor. And you are in this one, oncology department, right? Radiation.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So
So,
any of our, yeah, and I believe that if I'm not wrong, there are so many cases of this cancer coming up, especially in the northeast. So any patient you have from Manipur also?
we do get one or two patients from Manipur, but not many, not many. Most of them are from Nagaland. Yes, so not many, because I think Manipur, they have very well established hospitals. Most patients, I'm sure, would be going to RIMS, and there's a new hospital now. The American Institute of Oncology has also come, so I think most patients would be going there.
Oh, okay. And as you also said that many people are not aware of this PMJAY scheme. So can you elaborate more on that? How so that our people, because the criteria to register and criteria to enroll yourself, I think it would be same all over India. So if
Yes,
you
that's
can
right.
little bit explain to our people so that what they should do and how, because 5 lakhs per annum, it's a quite huge amount that can really help our people in the villages. So can you elaborate more on the scheme?
Sure. So the government has they already have criteria listed out, and they already have a list of family members of people who are eligible in that scheme. So actually, it's not the doctor who enrolls the patient. A lot of patients come to us and ask us to enroll them, but it's not up to us. It's up to the government. Every district will have one or two Ayushman Bharat offices. So we request the patients to go find out where those offices are, go and get more information. So in those offices, I'm sure there will be people helping them to find out whether they are eligible or not. So the exact eligible criteria, I'm not also sure, because I don't work in that sector, but these are supposed to benefit the weaker section of society. So basically, the middle or the high income families would not be eligible.
Mhm. Thank you. Atuna hiba tunan ne hi kapo khan PMJAY scheme hi aini sara khudeng ka thai hai siga the government of India in tuntuna ni government and money implement and pro kasanga 2018 after the economically weaker section hibe hi aini na katam lang hibe avail ka tro hiba ka ye ka nei mak lai katam sikman asanginom hiba ka kom ulenai hai hiba ka nei mak nioma changin chu hibe hi aini hibe apply to na sitori ana hiba benefit hi government in apik man hiba benefit hi avail to na si story dia hibe inom kai ri sa ka changsia tha. And let's go to the second question, Dr. Shirley. My question is that see, when you got the award, and we were so happy, and we were happy because honestly I should tell that because you are poor, that is the reason. So basically this POM TV we started 2 years ago so that we will have it's a community service where we started having this news in our dialect. So later on, if you can listen to our dialect, I think you will learn more of home dialect also. And also we are trying to since our population cannot afford to having a radio station program, TV channel, so we are trying to utilize this social media, this information technology. So we started this home TV, and then we have seen that lots of people are people they have started supporting this. And last year we have even we have concluded two super singer contests also. And I
Okay.
hope if you log on to Home TV Delhi in YouTube, you will come across so many
Mm-hmm.
activities that we have been doing. And it is our
Mm-hmm.
request that you will watch that also in the whenever you are free, whenever you are tired of your work. And now let's come to the question. That is, as I said, that we are proud of you being home, and so also you should be proud. I think you are proud because when we invited you without any hesitancy, and this time I want to thank our home TV reporter, Mr. Leivon. He's staying in Dimapur. So sometime when you go to that Dimapur Comrade Fellowship Church, you will meet him there. So it was he who got your contact number, have in contact with your family, and that's how we approach you. And I want to say thank you to Com TV reporter Laban. So in fact, we have a reporter in most of the places now where Com people are staying. So uh, we would like to thank our reporter also. And as I said, we are proud of you, and you will also be proud of being home, I believe so. So how it's a very it's a very heart to heart question. It will be a little bit personal. How you feel to be being home?
Okay. Thank you. I think I do not know the language very well. Growing up, we didn't spend too much time with my father's family, and so it is regrettable that I do not speak Kom. And as far as the culture and the language and that thing is concerned, um, I'm very sorry that I have not inculcated that culture. So although I'm proud to say that I'm Kom, I cannot be a very good representative of that culture. Having said that, I also would like you to remember that I'm 50% Kom and 50% Rongwei. So there's both Kom and Rongwei blood in my veins. So that's who I am. And then at this point, I don't think I can learn Kom very well that much, but definitely thanks for introduction to Kom TV. This is the first time I heard of it, and I think I'm going to have to pursue my dad to teach me better Kom. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. It's not your fault, Sister Shirley. It's not your fault. It's the fault of your father. I think I should tell him because we will have an interview with him also. So that time I will tell that brother, this is your mistake that you have not taught Shirley your our dialect. Anyway, as you are proud of being home, and then we are also very much proud of you. And as you said that it's regret that you have not adapted into our society, but then, as I said, you are very much a part of us. Not only 50%, 100% you are a part of us. We consider you as our own family, and
Thank you.
your achievement, what you have achieved, it's not only for yourself and for your family, but the whole people, your people. We are very much proud of you. In fact, we wish you more award achievement. Okay, let's keep aside achievement, but your work for humanity. I believe that you will continue to serve. And as it is said, that service to humankind is service to God. So that is the other part. And then, okay, let's come to your your hobbies. Any hobbies you have? Whatever. What are your hobbies? If you can tell us.
Yeah, I do have some hobbies. Growing up in school, in high school, I did like to play a lot of sports. But going into the medical field, most of our time is spent studying, reading books. So, but I do enjoy reading. I do enjoy reading, even the non-academic books. I enjoy reading. I have just recently finished reading a book of the biography of Martin Luther, and I'm a bit interested in church history as well. So I keep pestering, my elder sister who's a theologian. I keep pestering her to teach me more about church history, and I find that quite interesting. So, but apart from reading, I don't get much time to do much else. So when I have free time, I do enjoy reading. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So I think I should thank your parent also, because now as we discussed, because I came to know that your eldest sister is in a mission work, missionary work, right?
That's
And
right.
all of you, four of you, none of you are wasted, and you have done well in your own ways. You are independent, and I think your parents, they have done a great job, and I should be thankful to them also. And also, you have time to read and all this. It's a great things. So basically, you are a successful man because of your labor, because of your hard work. So that shows you are an ambitious person, and I think there is lots of things to learn from you, and we are very much happy for you. And now I ask Tony if you have any question.
Yeah, I have lots of questions. First of all the viewers across the world, I should say, because we have lots of subscribers from even Europe, Australia, USA. Thank you everyone for watching this live show. And once again, across even Northeast, we have lots of our community, Riem community from Tripura, even Bangladesh, Mizoram, Nagaland. There are lots of tribes who have common language with our Com tribe. Not only our Com community, the whole India, whoever watched live today, thank you so much. Today we are here with Dr. Shirley. She has been awarded the best doctor award 2022 in Nagaland. So I have to say a few words in my dialect. Tuning ani klohi nulapa pilapu kayak kaom nuhare thar hey nisar nu ninai nu Shirley, Dr. Shirley hi award aim hu hin ni man hat set ke khawjar kan mi pui nei ni malar ke khana mi pui inum katra and pick group ama hin nu ha hi ke ama hi tun hin nu ha ke ayar kan tun hin question hi kaidar sikke kathata mi nu mi panum leirangai ri tun kain sap trong khan darang azara chu English hi kinar hi kapu khan unstudy sai English medium ma even tun lai nai pang ka kom sa manum ni sai English ran to yom lo ke no and manage and family advance and changlen thuya sap trong ri ka tamlang an hang no. And before I begin the questions, I would say thank you Apu, Dr. Athang. Because of him today, when I see your siblings, every one of you are a champion in your own field. So I really thank Apu and Api who have been mold you in such a way that you have become the most important resource person for the community, for the people who are around living across even the whole world, I should say, because everyone comes to you who have any problem, and then now you are a doctor. So what I would like to say is you are a blessed one, and we are also blessed, because if we have any problem, you are there physically. You have to help us if we have any kind of sickness. That's all. I want to say a few things about you and your family. Dr. Shirley, honestly, I am Com nationalist. Let me tell you honestly, I am very much into my community. It's not that I don't care other community. I love other communities. Because of other communities, we are growing together. In the meantime, why I said I am Com nationalist is, see, I'm very much concerned about our community. So today we came to know that you are a single. You are still unmarried. So my question is, what if any Com Rether means unmarried, handsome and well qualified person approach your family, even without or with your knowledge, what will you say?
As far as I know, no one has approached me till today, so no response has been given.
All right, okay. So kakom rether hai minu mi pa hai nipu athang sanuhi nungha ame ka tharum changma lekha ka them tak doctor ke retharing khat nim a heri ma heti malungin thinga ri ke ni phung ni zat hin ni hi tha ko me ni phung ni zat on ma changan chu kai ama lungset tarmak ni ngiti hei bang man sana a heri o ko ni nungha ai ni retharai chu ai ni mi nu mi pan sem lo man hai khon man mani ai om pui khon man dati si hi va hi it's a great teacher ai ni se again great moment ke. Thank you so much, Dr. Shirley. You are very honest. God will surely give you, maybe our community or maybe other community, God is there. But I'm so sure that you love our community. That's what I have seen today. So the next question is, I have lots of questions, okay, being a nationalist. Like recently, class 12 exam has been declared, right? Class 12 exam has been declared, and even class metric exam has been declared. There are lots of students who had already passed out, and then there are lots of students again who want to pursue this MBBS doctors. So how will you advise our students who want to be a doctor? See, these days there is a Neet exam, common entrance test, right? National eligibility test is there. So suppose if any students who want to become a doctor, and then they don't know what to do. Even there are lots of informations spreading in the social media. We got all the information through WhatsApp and other Facebook and other social media in YouTube, like etc. But then what is your advice to the students who want to start preparing Neet exam?
Okay, that's a very good question. Thank you, Stony. I personally also am very concerned about the young people of our society, and maybe if not one or two things, a few things that I would like to tell future aspirants, not just for medicine, but any you know any studies that you want to pursue, is that there's no shortcut. There's no shortcut around working hard. A person that you see today who's successful, who supposedly successful, has also put in a lot of hard work to get there. So that is one thing that I would like to tell you, that hard work is essential, absolutely essential to succeeding at anything. Secondly is also to be aware, to be aware. These days media is helping us a lot, and we cannot say that we didn't know about that. Actually, that's not an excuse anymore, because it's there everywhere. So if you want to know about something, it's there on the internet. The notifications come out for exams, and there are various coaching centers these days, various coaching centers to help you towards that. And while coaching centers are good, it's also not the best way forward for every student, I would say, because you have to put in the hard work yourself. You cannot expect a teacher's teaching to help you to achieve that. I think that's that for that, and also not to give up. It's very easy to give up. I myself got my postgraduate seat after 2 attempts. No, so it's not easy. It's you have to keep being perseverant at what you do. Know that you really want it, and then of course trust God that He will open the way in His right time, and then go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a great advice. And I have a couple of questions, but we are running out of time. Since whenever we have live discussion in Com TV, sometimes we consume lots of times, and the audience here, they feel bored, they just leave. I don't like that. But here, one more questions, like what will you do if any our community come to your hospital? How will you help?
Okay, if any patient comes to our hospital,
Yeah, from our
to my
community, from
specific,
our community.
okay, from the community, okay, to the department I work in, or to any other department.
In your hospital, doesn't matter,
Okay.
but it comes to your knowledge that There is a Com people who are coming from Manipur or maybe from within the Dimapur or within the Nagaland. What will you do?
Okay, interesting question. But if the patient comes to me, definitely I will treat them like any other patient because I treat all patients the same. And I would not be able to speak home to them. That's the sad part. But I will also recognize, okay, they're home, you know. But it's just a sad thing that I cannot be able to converse with them. The other thing is if they're admitted in another department or another ward, I'm not sure if I will make the initiative to go there unless I know someone of their family members. Yeah, that will be a little bit difficult for me to just approach them out of nowhere and say that I'm a com without speaking in com. Yeah. So
That's
it's a
that.
realistic situation.
Yeah, that's really true. Honestly, why I asked you this question is like in most of the cases, when our community go to the hospital where our community is there, we are expecting too much, and sometimes we get help, sometimes we don't get help. But treating equally, that is the best things we come to know about you. But then honestly, what happened is, example in AIMS Delhi. There are 2-3 sisters from our community, and there are a few known to us. I don't know in Nagaland, but in this national capital, if there is known to, then the procedure seems little bit short. Otherwise, we keep on standing in the sun, we keep on waiting. So that is the only reason why I asked. But thank you so much. At least you give importance to our community, and I ask you to learn our dialect slowly and slowly, because our Com dialect is very unique. If you know our dialect, you will be able to speak Mizo, Kuki, and Mar, and other this community Riem like Chiru, Aimol, Koireng, Purum, Kharam, Kom, whatever, and then Ranglong, Rangkol, and then Sakacheps, Kaipeng from other community in across Northeast. Okay, so our Com dialect is the mother of all language for these Riem people. This I should say proudly, because if you are very good in our dialect, this most of the community, they say your dialect is little bit tough, but our dialect is the mother of all this Riem dialect. So please try to speak our dialect little by little. So before that, I want to ask you, can you please say few words in our dialect, Com dialect, whatever you know, please.
Okay. It's a bit rusty, okay? I've not spoken this for more than 10, 20 years maybe, but
No problem.
the most common thing that we would ask our elders maybe when we go, home to Manipur would be, Allah kadam chemo.
Okay.
That's one thing. Then the other thing, when we sit on the table and have a meal together, we'd ask our father, Michipiro. So that's a practical thing. And of course, as a word of to show politeness in Pakong. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's as far as my Kong vocabulary goes.
That's very good. At least you know very important keywords. That's enough for the time being. But then it's, as a being a Com nationalist, I humbly beg you to learn more from my Apu, because your father, he is very famous in our Com community, and then I know he had done so many things, and by God grace, maybe here in Com TV we will surely invite him. We really love to meet him face to face here on Zoom. Maybe in future we might come to your hospital, that Apa hospital, but then before that we might be calling him here, because of him, because of your parents, your mother and your father. Today our community had 2 doctors, 1 missionary, and one is another very resourceful person for she's working in DRDO, right? Johnny R. Leivon, right? Your elder sister.
Yeah, she's working at ISRO. Yeah, that's right.
ISRO.
She's working at
So
ISRO.
we will call her again. Like I said, I already met her once, and she's very good, and she loves our community. I know that. Even if she might be watching now live if she have time, because I have met her in 2019 somewhere else. I don't really remember, but then she is very good. She loves our community. Though she cannot speak our dialects, she come to attend, I think, our program. So we will going to invite her again if she had time. Thank you so much. That's all question from my side. I'll end because the time is running out. Though I have 2 more questions, but we'll ask later on. Kasenka, kain hanga phukadar ke khana kakom nulapa hai pilapu hai tuning nisanu marit doctors Shirley na hi kanan thaipat ko tu tenum kain hang alaka darum lahong mak hai atike ayara nulapa hai nuhare thar hai amana hiyar kan tlan mani tina sang miring hi aphat akam ke khayara khan ainin approach ni to man tu ma approach to si a khaw kan ajinga min hang ina nei alage ma jamin hang ina nei nitinok si khaw ka timak man sana ama hi lekha ka themta humble ana so mi ka thatak ke avakha ma hetiya kain ha ka senka ka hinak sang. Thank you, Dr. Shirley. That's all question from my side. Thank you.
Thank you,
Stony. Thank you, Stony. And in continuation to what Stony is telling about your these things, your status as a single. So there's a good news for you and the Comrem Rether, those eligible bachelor of Comrem people, that very soon we will activate. See, Dr. Shirley, we have, okay, after this interview, you type our website is there, comtvtlangwa.com. Stony will WhatsApp you the link. There we have a matrimonial column where we are yet to activate. Where we are yet to activate that. So I think very soon it has become more and more necessary to activate this one, so that our people, they can meet each other, and of course through prayers and by God's willing and with the consent from the parents. So in this last question, since you are working in an oncology department, I think this cancer is one of the greatest disease where everyone is scared of. If somebody is said that he is suffering from cancer, then it seems that what we feel is that okay, he's going to die, and they talk about stages 1, 2, 3, what stages is here. So okay, let's not go for that, all those things. But for a common people. And I believe that tobacco is one of the main reasons in the Northeast. So in fact, where I'm sitting, Meghalaya is also one of the top consumer of this tobacco. I don't know what rank Nagaland has, and Manipur also. Since you are in that field, you will be knowing that. So my question is that, of course, there are so many diseases where it becomes cancer, and these are not your matter. But what I want to ask you is, for example, you take tobacco, and it is even written there, tobacco is injurious to health, and you smoke it, you took it, all such tobacco products. So you know that taking all these things are not good. And once you take that, in a continuous, and when you become addicted to that, and there are chances that you will suffer from cancer. That's what everyone knows, and they took it. So in that case, so what are your simple and advices for those people who take tobacco? And if we can avoid this tobacco, how far can the number of cases of this cancer will be reduced?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. When it comes to cancer and cancer prevention, I am a huge advocate for that. And thank you for asking this question. According to, the Indian Council of Medical Research, which is the nation's biggest medical research arena, they have said that in the whole country, Mizoram has the highest number of cases of cancer. And the Northeast states as a whole are actually not far behind. not far behind. The main reason why is because of our habits and our lifestyle. Of course, genetic factors are there also, but it's mainly because of our habits and lifestyle. So we have a high consumption of smokeless and smoking tobacco in the form of cigarettes and all these other smokeless tobacco. Then also we have high consumption of alcohol. And I think these two are the main factors that have led to very high rates of cancers in the head and neck area. So the head and neck cases are the highest number in the Northeast, and especially because of tobacco and alcohol. And 50 to 60% of the patients who come into my OPD, who walk into my OPD, are all because of tobacco. So just think, if these people stop chewing tobacco or smoking, they would not have even got cancer, and our cancer burden would have been reduced to half. So right now, maybe say if we are treating 50 patients of cancer, around 20 of them will not be having cancer at all. And so those numbers should encourage us, to help our family members, or to even if we ourselves are consuming tobacco in any form, or or alcohol, it will give us incentive to stop, because once a patient is diagnosed with cancer, it's very difficult to stop the process of how the malignancy grows. One advice that I would give is, like you said, Aulen, everyone knows the ill effects of cancer, and even if even if we tell them, even if there are many advertisements that they watch, nothing can change their mind. So my advice would not be to stop, or to avoid it, but it would be just maybe for the family members to tell the people who are smoking or taking tobacco in any form. Because what I've observed in our patients is that, in our patients and their families, is that the family members are even scared to tell those patients who are smoking or taking tobacco or alcohol. They are even scared and fed up, actually. So my advice would be, maybe not for the patients, but for the family members, to just keep praying, and to just keep persevering in encouraging the people to stop that. So maybe seeing the burden in the family, seeing the emotional, financial burden that it's putting on the family, they will be motivated to stop. And I think that's what I would advise.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shirley. Atuna ni sanu ni nai nu Dr. Shirley na nahirika. Cancer amai cancer department na Dimapur Hospital atuna ro kasanga my referral hospital. Amana ahiri hi cancer hi akatam lang hi haini iba tobacco product kanok ju India ra kachang. Ana ICMR and money report tung ka juya Mizoram hi number 1 ke ana alag hai hinom khangraya and money lan khet na chang man akatam lang hi ana amana ti cancer akan ne akatam lang hiwa ini notice akan ne men ni ring hai ni bai ni ring hibe na akan ne hibe hi akatam lang hi ina tobacco hai ni hai anok su hiwa hai bu ni ti hiwa tobacco product nam tu hin katamati ke koyara khan amana ai ri ka chu hibe hi ni banga changin tu tobacco hi ni bang tora changin tu 50% ti tu rai kana umranga hi nema yoni manati ke so we hai manganri 50% reduced ka sangsa ti koyara khan even at last what Dr. Shirley, what you say, I really appreciate your approach, the large approach that I think it's only through the intervention of God. Only when we become a good Christian, and only when we become a practicing Christian, I think a person will be able to stop from the yoke of this tobacco, only when God intervenes in our life. And I think that is very much important. And also, I think we should start a Com TV campaign on no tobacco among the Comoran people.
Oh, that
and
would
I
be
think
great.
Dr. Shirley, if you have time for us, I think you should lead the campaign, and that will be a very it will be a social cause, and we will not take much of your time. your expertise, your experience. That is all what we need. And I think we should spread this message across the people, and especially particular to, at least if we start from our community. If our community stop taking this tobacco, if we can start a tobacco-free campaign society, then I think it will really help us. And if God's willing, I think we should start that. If Brother Tony, what you say about that, if possible, then we can do that also. And thank you so much, Dr. Shirley, for your wonderful discussion. And I can see that you are a God-fearing person, and there's a long way for you to go, and continue to support this Home TV by watching and being participant as an expertise panelist. We will invite you in the days to come also, and your time, your valuable time which you have given us for hours for this discussion is very fruitful and very meaningful. And lastly but not the least, once again we congratulate on your achievement, and we pray that in the years to come, in your profession, what God has given you, this profession, you will achieve a greater height, and you will bring laurel to our community and the society and the state and the country where we live. God bless you, Dr. Shirley. So anything last word you want to say, anything to Com TV viewers?
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for having me. And I believe this is the beginning of something new, something good. I'm slowly feeling the presence of more home in my life. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, sister. I think that's the end of our today's discussion. God bless all the viewers.
Yes. And one last but not the least, kakomi pui hey, aini nikara hingkangwa akathem hai ni upa advice hai approach kan hey to chupa le lungset tak anan them nei kha ni mi pui hey manrat than thaina siga akasem tor changri kan te hey to rakip ei hi kainium we lack lots of experience, we lack lots of skills kana tuninga kan te to rakip ei hium puitluk magnam le amachang num khat lekhat an ngai dam sigman ana aban le hi vakane ka khet athat na siga advice ai peru suggestion ai peru nizat ni phung man khangri ti hi achaina Com TV producer ka changna ngi na mi puin heng ka hei nei ka changsik. Thank you so much all the viewers across India, across the world who are watching live right now, and thank you Dr. Shirley for coming for the cause of our community, and thank you Aulen Lupeng, our Com TV director, for hosting today's program. And all the viewers, thank you, and thank you everyone. Good night everyone. And any words, Aulen?
Ramang Kahoy to all the viewers.
Okay, Ramang
Kahoy.
Okay.